Okay guys, today we're going to look at the markets as a whole. Now, I've just added all these things to my list to go over. So let's start with the S&P 500. So right, the Russian war brought it down, as it did the currencies. So GBP USD came flying down as well. Okay, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, sugar, Nasdaq. And in fact, no, we're not going to look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq's a beta S&P and gold. These are all the major currencies. I'd say sugar's the most traded commodity. Or wheat, or cotton. They're all close enough to the same. So sugar just shows represents most commodities. So right, let's get into S&P. We'll start on the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 has been rising non-stop like a bitch since Rona dump. In fact, it's shown a 100% return. Now that is a lot for the S&P 500 within a year. Like that's disgusting, right? How long did it take for it to go from 1,000, yeah, to 2,000? Like you can already see how long it took. It took a long fucking time. 1,000, where are we? 1,000. It took from 2009 to 2014, yeah? So 5 years it took it to rise 100%. Then it took it a year to rise 100%. Now that is the disgusting amount of money printing going on. Now I think there's a statistic, it's somewhat close to this, but I think 80% of the money printed in the United States has been printed within the last 5 years. Now that is scary. Why? Because that inflates the dollar, which in turn inflates assets, and it's a matter of time before the Fed do something to change that and try to fix inflation. Then all the assets come tumbling down. Now I don't think they're going to do that immediately in the near future, but I think they're going to do that soon. I'm expecting a blow off top, so let's just get into the lower time frames on the S&P 500. What's it doing on the 4 hour? Right, we've got a retrace back to the 800 EMA. Historically, a retrace back to the 800 EMA has just been drop, retrace rise. So we could assume that it's going to retrace and rise. Now what has it done here? It's done 1, 2, 3 pumps to the low with 3 pins to the low. Yeah, it's got a W formation on it, a nice W at that. This is the 4 hour. Remember, it could come print a second leg. Now in Forex, this is what happens in Forex and all the other markets. They might print a nice W here, and they might drop it and build a W under the blueberry, which is this line here. The 800 EMA is a blueberry. So it doesn't mean it's going to rise straight from here, but for me it will rise again. Yeah, it got to a psychological point near 5k, people took profits. Well, no, that's not what happened. The market maker saw too many people long and wanted to wipe them out because he knows what's going to happen. It's like, oh, right, where's the open contracts at? There's a gap there. There's loads of contracts in there. And there's so much stop loss. The billions and billions of dollars, guys, down here will be... But hundreds of billions. Not even billions, people. Hundreds of billions. In fact, I want to know this. I've never actually... S&P market cap. What are you? The S&P market cap is 8%. Oh my god. 42 trillion. Now guys, fucking hell, 42 trillion. Right. Oh my god. That is disgusting. Right, so 10% is 4. So that took $7 trillion to move, people. That took $7 trillion to move. Yeah, there's probably about there's trillions of dollars being wiped out here. Trillions, billions was completely and utterly wrong. That's more a crypto thing. Trillions of dollars. Yeah. Now I can already see it. Go on the lower time frames. What does that look like, people? What the fuck does that look like? Eh? What does it look like? It looks like trap the volume to me. It looks like trap the volume to me. Does it not? Does it not look like trap the volume? Drop, trap the volume, rise, retrace, go up. Trap the volume, rise, retrace, go up. Same shit happens over and over again. You need to get that drilled into your head. Look, sugar. It looks the exact fucking same, man. Look at it. Trap the volume, rise, retrace, go up. Eh? Fucking, you can't make it up, guys. They have this. All they have is doing the same shit over and over again because it works. They've come and claimed trillions of dollars down here. Now, let's look at USD CAD. Now, I've chose USD CAD because USD yen isn't a proper measure on the US dollar because, quite frankly, it's a political thing. The Asian guys, they love to keep the yen inflated against the dollar, so the US doesn't have too much of an advantage in their currency. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So this is dollar CAD right now. Let's get rid of that pattern. This is dollar CAD right now. Let's go on weekly chart. Right, it used to be at 1.7. Now on my forex chart, I think I can go further back than that. So let's get it up on my forex chart. USD card weekly. No, it goes back to the same spot. So 1999, 1.7. Okay. Now, what does that mean? Well, from what I can see here, US CAD's in a peak formation on the weekly time frame, and that's level 1. Okay. Now, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for a drop. So, what happens is when investors are seeking risk and they think the economy is good and there's money coming in, money's going into asset pairs, dollar drops. Look, Rona dumps the S&P, yeah. Rona pumped, dollar, then dropped. Rona dumped and rise. Pumped and dropped. They went in the opposite way to build the contracts that they need for the short term. Trap the guys up here. And now, I've seen this shit on the lower time frames, guys. When it compresses in between the 200 and 800 EMA, it's game over. With a big M formation with too much trap volume, it's game over. Now they might come up here, they might come up here. It's game over. Where am I expecting US CAD to go? Well, let's look at the vector candles, guys. So we say this is a peak formation. I don't want to see it drop lower than here, 0.97. So let's have a look above 0.97. You got vector here that's irrecovered. Let's drop to a daily time frame. In fact, let's go on the monthly. See if there's any vectors. Yeah, same places. Vectors all over. So this means, guys, that it gives me further conviction that the asset pairs are going to go up because dollar looks like it wants to drop. Now, what I'm saying is dollar is bullish on a monthly time frame, I guess. It's coming in for a retrace, but definitely not on the weekly time frame. It's not. It's definitely fucking not. It's 100% fucking not. Okay? Now, just because I draw these boxes doesn't mean it's going to come down here, but Let's have a look at it. I want to go to the daily time frame and see where it could. What are you doing? I want to come to the daily time frame and see what's happening on there. I want to see some vector candles. The amount of stop losses here will be disgusting. I'm expecting it to come here. Is it a vector candle? Is that? Oh yeah, yeah. It's a fucking vector candle, guys. Look, they have short positions here. They intend to come back here, and all the stops are here. Yeah, same shit. This will happen on the 1 minute time frame, on the 15 minute time frame, on the 5 minute, on the 1 hour, 4 hour. You fucking name it. The year time frame. If there were a chart that were trading longer than 400 years, this would be on a year time frame. In fact, 400 candles. Yeah, there's probably around 400 candles there. This is no, that's a complete and utter lie. This is a daily time frame. I'm on about the monthly. Right. So we got a big vector here. Okay. Let's get back to it weekly. Big vector here. They might want to see this liquidity down here. Now remember, on the daily time frame there's a vector, and I've expanded it down here because there's so much stop losses there. It's disgusting. So that's where my price will be dropped below that, more than likely here. I'm looking for a volatile move in the US dollar pair. Same week, we'll get to GBP soon. So, and why? Because we'll drop to the 4 hour time frame, and we'll look at the levels, people. Okay, peak formation, drop level 1, retrace, drop level 2. Remember, that's your peak. That's all you drop level 1. No. That's your peak. This whole thing is your peak. Look, same shit, guys. Fucking can't make it up again. Look at that. It's just flipped over. It's just fucking flipped over. Can you see it? They've just flipped it over. Just boom, boom. That's what they did. But obviously it's to the left. It does that way. But that's what they did. It's the same shit over and over again because it works. I'm getting riled up. You can't make it up. Look. Peak. Peak. Level 1. Yeah? Is there a violation of level 1? I don't think so. Level 1. What did you just do? Level 1. Yeah. See how it came for a retrace there? That's a level 1. That isn't level 1, that's just a pin go. Yeah, spike, 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 spike. Yeah, pin, go. Level 1. Level, peak formation, trap the volume. Level 2. Level 2 is bigger than level 1. And see how it's just zigzagging? It's zigzagging. Same, guys, same shit. Same exact shit. Look. Zigzag up once. Zigzag up once. Twice. Twice. Drop. Do a zigzag below it. Zigzag below it. It's game over. It is complete and utter game over. Yeah? Where do we anticipate them to come to? This is going to be level 3, guys. This is going to be a dead. If it happens, it's going to be a deadly drop. I'm anticipating it to come down here, and I want to see it find support around here, and I also want to see the assets move up while it's doing this drop. Yeah, and then I'll be looking for a reversal in CAD to dollar for a level 2. And that will take years, completely years, guys. This isn't going to happen quick. Remember, this is going to happen throughout the years, and you got to accept that. Yeah, this will happen in the years. Look, right. So this week's peak formation. I said this week when the peak formation was set. Yeah. Okay. Peak formation was set here. 1.8. It did its W retrace. nice retrace as well. You know, 1, 2, 3 pumps to the high. 1, 2, 3 pumps to the high after the retrace. Look, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Now it might not happen, but this is just my outlook on it. From, I could be wrong. Assets could go down now, and dollar could go up. I'm gonna profit either way. Don't matter. But the more probable choice is for it to go down, so I'm looking for it to go down. Level 2 on the higher time frames, looking for level 3. Yeah, okay. Now let's go to GBP USD. What are we saying? Now GU is it's a night. It ain't really. It's not really got. The thing is, I have to see the chart before this. This isn't enough information for me. I wanna see if GU were up here at one point. Cause that'd be level 3. That'd be level 1. That'd be level 2, 3. You can't go back. That's what I mean. You can't go back past. GBP USD 1980 chart, maybe. Images. Oh, you can't make it up, people. God. Peak formation. Drop level 1. Level 2. Level 3. Level 3 behaviour. And that even looks like it were above it before. Quite frankly. Yeah. Can you go back? Can you go back further? I wonder if you can go back further. 60 chart? How's platinum come to fucking dollar when you've typed in GBP USD? I think that's furthest you can go back. I mean, if you really looked. Dollar pound. Oof! Fucking hell! 1915. Fucking hell. Okay. So this could be I wanna see this. Honestly, GU has just been going into fucking ground. Got peak formation, level 1, level 2. Still in level 3, people. And we could stay in level 3 for a long time. So what I'm expecting it to do is like CAD. If you see, it's in peak formation, drop level 1, drop level 2. Where's its retrace? Yeah? I want to see it retrace, no violation of level peak formation level 1. I don't want to see it violate level 1, people. So right, where could it go to if it didn't violate level 1? That'll take too long. Vector there, vector there. Big liquidity pool right there. Big liquidity pool right there. Now, let me just explain why I think this, guys. When GU goes up, which is Great British Pound to dollar, assets normally rise and the dollar normally falls, and it's the opposite when GU falls, dollar rises. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for a retrace on the forex pairs on the higher time frame while assets go up. Yeah. Have a blow off top, and then possibly get the forex pairs to reverse. and look for a level 3 on it. Now that's quite scary on an outlook that I live in Britain, and level 3 is violent. This could affect his economy very bad. But you hear me laughing, because guess who's gonna profit off it, guys? The traders who know what's happening. That's the only people who are gonna profit off this shit. The public are gonna get fucked. Yeah, and I don't like that. Trust me, I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. Imagine your Great British pounds just devaluating you in value, and then that's scary. So you have a grand in bank, yeah. So what? 4 years goes by, that grand's worth £500 if it comes down here. Now this is just a box where I'm drawing. So level 1, level 2. Where's level 3? Yeah. Where is it? Might come down here. I'm expecting a big retrace first, because what they do, I'll get it up on a currency pair right now. Go on lower time. The same shit happens on every single time frame, guys. Yeah. Let's have a look. Right. Let's go back to the peak formation on UG. Okay. Let's just go back to this peak formation. Drop level 1. Drop level 2. Drop level 3. Okay. Big violent drop. Yeah. Peak formation. Look what happens. They come down level 1, and in the retrace they try wipe all the people out in level 1, but they don't wipe them out. They keep the volume trapped at the top, and they get all the contracts back and make people want to commit to long. Look, level 2, they come back, they try wipe all the previous contracts out who were trying to hold their position, then they drop it again. Yeah? Same shit, people, on the weekly time frame. They're going to try come up and wipe the people out from the previous zone, not violate it and drop. And it could possibly come all the way up here. Quite frankly, there's a vector there. Let's go on daily time. Let's go on monthly time frame. See what it's saying. Yeah, right there. Could possibly come up here. I don't want to see a violation. Or if we do get a violation, it has to be a small violation. Okay. So that's GU. Let's have a look at gold. Okay. Gold's in an interesting place right now, and I don't like to call it this, but it is in a cup and handle. Well, it's not. It's not, right? Peak, level 1, level 2, level 3. What do we understand? Peak, big W, level 1. No. Peak, level 1, level 2. Where's the blow off top, level 3? You notice how all these things are aligning. Everything hasn't had its level 3 blow off top yet. Yeah? GU hasn't had its retrace level to level 2. UC hasn't had its retrace level back to level 1 to try wipe the contracts out. Look, they wiped the contracts out. And went. That's what it is. It's taking the contracts back and putting it in their pocket to see a return on them. And now when price rises like a bitch, yeah? When price drops like a bitch, when it rises like a bitch, what is the market maker doing when the retail trader is buying? When the retail trader is selling? When the retail trader is buying? What's he doing? He's giving them the other end of the order. He's giving them the sell. You can't have a buy without a sell. They're selling, anticipating what's going to happen next. Yeah? They're buying, anticipating what's going to happen next. They're selling, anticipating what's going to happen next. Because no one understands the cycle. They just look at this shit and say, right, the 800 and the 200's crossed, I'm going to go long. When it recrosses, I'm going to go short. It's going to show you a small continuation. Look, I'll fucking show you. Let's get it up. Just look at this. Stagnates at 800, and I'm expecting a drop and showing a small retrace continuation. So what they'll do is they'll drop it, bring it back up, maybe drop it down to this liquidity pool, bring it back up to 800 EMA, and show a small continuation. Look, they brought it to the Mayo, small continuation, straight drop. Same shit, but it's the inverse way around. I'll go into a currency pair and show you. Hour. 800 EMA, where are you at? Come on, give me an example. When you look for it, you won't find it. But give me an example right here. See that the price stagnating, which it has been. It's been stagnating there. It comes down, pins it. And this isn't a good example because the other side of the chart doesn't make up for what I think it might do. What I'm speculating. This is all speculation, people. I could be wrong. Yeah. Right. They do it. And they give them a small retrace continuation for fulfilling their eye that it's going to be short. Probably has one. No, right, guys, this is it. This is a perfect example. Look, they trapped the volume, shoved it down 800 EMA, retrace, continuation off the 800 EMA, committing people to the short side, and I'm expecting this to rise because they use news to drop it, so it's more than likely going to rise. If they use news to drop something, it's more than likely going to rise after the news war down. War, yeah, the fucking unexpected thing. So yeah, that's my projection for. I could just look at this shit for days, honestly, guys. I fucking love it. Fucking love it. But yeah, I'm expecting a short. Up, come now. Bounce. Small retrace continuation. Show the retail traders a short. Yeah. Rise. Maybe. Remember, guys, this whole pattern took 2 years. This will probably take a full year, half a year. Who knows? 4 years. Who fucking knows? But the state of this economy is absolutely disgusting. And this is what I want to get onto again: is the housing bubble. Yeah, the housing market is in. It's a bubble, and there's no other way to put it. It's a bubble. It's a straight up bubble. My mum said she bought a house for 40 grand when she was younger, and I think she said that house is now worth 160k. That's a 4 times return on property. Yeah, 4 times return on a stock or a crypto, that isn't hard. 4 times return on a property is hard. It's just been going up and up and up like the stock market for 20, 30 years. Yeah? All people know is to buy. When is it going to change? Now go into I'll show you again because I haven't actually gone into this. Is another interesting bit, right? Go back to 1930. It's called they were called like the golden years or some shit like that. Fuck knows, like some bullshit. So the stock market did nothing but rise for 3 straight years after the war. And then this is World War Two. Exchange got shut, went flat. World War Two spike after. World War One end. False move down for a year, straight back up. World War Two end. False move down for a few years, straight back up. Yeah, you get it. And look, this is what happens. The S&P dropped. It's the there's no candles, people. I'll get it online, chat. There's no candles, people. It's it's a tape. The candles. There were no liquidity in the market. It were quite funny actually. On average, back here, around 60,000 shares got traded in the stock exchange daily. Now today that happens within a millisecond. If you get me, you see what I see. Right, so we'll get back into it. The S&P saw a 500% retrace when there was a big blow off top, yeah, in the stock market, and I'm expecting a blow off top again. Okay, we're probably around there in it. I believe we're around there. We're waiting for the blow off top. Yeah, and straight drop. So what would happen if the same thing happened back in 1930? Remember, people, human psychology does not change. It doesn't change. It's never going to change. We can't go back. We can't go back thousands of years and say, right, we're going to do this, this, and this. So it's ingrained in his minds a few thousand years from now. Now the damage is done. It's in his the brain. The DNA strands in our brain have already been fucked. Well, not fucked, but you get me, right? So let's see what 500% retrace would be on the SS. 525%. Oh my goodness. Nowhere near to the number. 520% retrace, guys. Let's bring it to $500. Oh, that's a bit too much. 700. Now, actually, I want to change my answer here. I want to go to 1,000 because I think it's going to rise again. Remember. So let's say the S&P stopped here at 6,600, which is absolutely plausible. Yeah, blow off top. Right, that's completely plausible. Drop to a K. Now that's a big drop, guys. When 90% of people are buying in up here, yeah, that's a stupid drop. You put $1,000 in, fucking 800's gone. No, 500's gone. And for a stock, that's a big move. For a crypto, you might think, oh, I've lost 500 quid like that in crypto. Yeah, you might have done. This is a stock market, guys. That's a different beast. It moves slower. And there's no reason why it can't come tumbling down even further. And that would bring us to when the recession happened in 2008. I mean, I were a fucking kid back then, but my mum said it was a shit show. My dad did as well. He said it was a complete shit show. So, no vector candles. These candles aren't showing me vectors. Why? Does it not work on S&P? Lower time frames. That's a bit too low. 2 hour. No. Why isn't it working on S&P? SPX. SP. Yeah, there we go. Weekly candles. Please say it goes back down there. Yeah, it does. Right. Right there. All these things adding up, people. And let's compare it to 1930. So let me just get a snippet of this. Snipping tool. Aye. No, I don't want it to snip my full screen. Fuck it, I guess it's snipping me full screen. Just get this, do this. Let's go down. Right, and that's dirty. See this, right. Chop, rise. Can't see the retrace on here. Now I would say I'm gonna. Can I draw on this? Yes, that's perfect. Right. I'm just assuming the same thing happens in the map. I'm using my experience here, people. Chop. Chop. Retrace. Retrace. Now, here I would say where the runner dump was. Here. But you can't see it on this because I think the market makers were gagging for this to happen and they just used it to build the contract. If Rona didn't happen, I think it just would have kept going up. So maybe back then there were no reason or no news for it to go down. So there, that's that. Yeah, small retrace, blow off top for a year. Yeah, October start the retrace, blow off top to next October. Yeah, okay. Let's come back over here. Retrace, retrace, blow off top. Where is it? Could be wrong. This could be the blow off top. Who knows? Who fucking knows? I'm just speculating, people. I'm just looking at it and using my experience. Because remember, there's a Jesse Livermore trading back here, and that is so inspirational for me to look at. You were the best trader to ever live, hands down. It was the best trader to ever live in this time. Yes, he made $1 billion off this move right here. In today's money, he made $1 billion off the rise and the drop. $1 billion, a full billion. In what today's money, he made $1 billion off this full rise and drop. He bought here and sold there. Yeah. Then he also lost a lot of money here because he thought it was just going to bull straight up. Just went sideways. And he covered at the wrong times. And then he eventually made money. And then he actually offed him then in I think it was early 50s, late 40s, around here. So we offed him then around here because he had like an argument with his wife or something, which is quite sad. But he's such an inspiration because he traded in the bucket shops back here and he came to Wall Street here and made money. He were also trading here and here. I think he was born in 80s. He went to bucket shops here and got in the stock market. And he made his billion here. And it's so inspirational that he was known as a plunger. And a plunger is where you put all your money in. So obviously don't do that today, guys. We know better. We know better. Yeah? He were a plunger. But he's such an inspiration. Read Reminiscence of a Stock Operator. So I've got one more thing to talk about. Remember, this is just all me just coming here and chatting shit. None of this is planned or anything. Yeah, I'm just coming and chatting shit. So what I want to explain to you is something I explained in my last video, but you might not have watched my last video, so I'm just going to talk about it in this video, right? I'm seeing it all over the board, right? There's what's it called? There's adverts all over social media, all over the radio station, all over news to buy gold and buy stocks and shares, yeah? And they're not saying buy crypto because they can't. It's an unregulated market, guys, and that's it. It's an unregulated market, and they can't legally tell people what to do or convince and try get people to do what they want in a unregulated market because they're regulated. The news is regulated. The radio is regulated. They can't advertise unregulated shit. It's like a radio station advertising a drug dealer's number. They're not going to do it because it's unregulated. Yeah? So here's my second point. It's all over saying you to buy gold and buy stocks and shit. And humans, this is what humans do, people. Just think about your own life. Yeah? Humans have to see a cause to take an action. Okay? Remember, people have to see a cause to take an action. There's no cause to buy stocks yet. There's no cause to buy gold yet. Oh, it's too high. It's probably not going to go up. Gold's been ranging out for years. It's not going to go up. They're going to show them an action and they're going to want to make a cause because of their natural human instincts, fear, greed, hope, and FOMO. Yeah? And it'll be all over the news, still, all over the news, all over radio station, everything. So, it was back then. It was saying buy, 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 and it's gone up, 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 up. Now it's saying buy, 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 and it's still going up, 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 up. I want to put my money in. See a small profit, ranges out for a few weeks, bang. Yeah? You get it? They show you an action, they show you a cause, they make you take an action because of your human emotions, which they prey upon. Then they bring it the other way. It's as simple as that. They show you an action, they show you a cause, and then you show them an action. Just think about it, people. When you go, why would you fix a bike that isn't broken? Yeah? Why would you do that? Why? It hasn't shown you a cause to take an action. Why would you do that? Then when it breaks, you take the action. You fix the bike. You buy the thing. And they're going to get you to buy at the worst possible point. Now, if you learn any from this video, I hope you use it to some sort of advantage in the markets. And don't do shit because I'm saying it. You gotta make your own decision. If you think it's gonna go the other way, cool. Yeah? Don't do anything because anyone says it. Don't use leverage. You don't need to. Not in today's market. It's too volatile. And stay safe, honestly. Because these bastards will prey upon you to make you make that irrational decision. Because they need orders to go the other way. It's as simple as that. Don't make the irrational decision, guys. If you learned anything from today's video, I'm not asking you to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, cool. I'm not asking you to like. If you want to like, cool. Share it with someone, please. Because this information needs to get out there before it's too late. And I'll keep pushing this information out and out and out. Don't get me wrong, it could just come down and down and down. I could be wrong. But I'll keep trying to get information to people. I'll be like, why am I wrong? At the minute, there's no cause for me to say that I'm wrong yet. And that's what the market's about. It's about being right and wrong at the right time. And then you've got to tell yourself I was wrong. And trust me, guys, I've tried to argue with the tape before. It doesn't work. I've tried to say I was right when I was wrong before. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Please listen to me. It doesn't work. Get something that works. Yeah, use other people's experience. I'm going to end it there. I could be right, I could be wrong. But when I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong and I'll try to figure out why. Okay? Please share this with someone so they can gain a bit of knowledge on the markets and what actually happened. It isn't because Fibonacci says it's going to go to... In fact, I'm pretty sure I did that wrong there. See, I don't even know how to draw a Fibonacci. Thank God. Thank fucking God. I think you do it high to low. No. That's a position. I will end the video in a minute. I just want to draw this Fibonacci, see what it's saying. No, I did get it right. So you do it from top to bottom. So top to bottom. Oh, Fibonacci says it's going to go to the 2.618 or 1.618. It's bounced off the 0.618. Why? It didn't do that because the retail traders wanted to get a good fill. It did that because they brought it down, they got the orders, then they went. All the retail had, oh, if it breaks 0.618, I'm going short. They spiked it and went away. Now, if they went long here, that's fine also. They'll see a small profit and bang it. They need people to commit money so they can send it the other way. Or they need people to commit money to send it in their way, then they send it in the other way. They'll never send it in the right way that everyone thinks it's going to go for too long. Because that's not how they make money. Okay, guys, please share this video. Have a good day.